In the heart of London on a crisp September morning in 1978, one of the most chilling and infamous assassinations of the Cold War unfolded. A murder so meticulously executed it came to symbolize the lethal ingenuity of Soviet espionage. This was the assassination of Georgi Markov, a Bulgarian dissident and vocal critic of his country's communist regime. The weapon of choice? A modified umbrella delivering a deadly payload of ricin. Georgi Markov was no ordinary target. Once a prominent writer and playwright in Bulgaria, he had defected to the West in 1969, settling in London where he worked for the BBC World Service and Radio Free Europe. Through his broadcasts, Markov exposed the corruption and oppression of Bulgaria's communist regime under Todor Zhivkov, a close ally of the Soviet Union. His words were powerful, resonating with listeners behind the Iron Curtain, and deeply enraging the regime he denounced. By the late 1970s, Markov had become a thorn in the side of the Bulgarian government, so much so that Zhivkov allegedly sought assistance from the Soviet KGB to silence him permanently. Together they devised a plan that showcased the dark artistry of covert assassination. On September 7, 1978, Markov was walking across Waterloo Bridge in London, heading to work at the BBC. As he waited at a bus stop, he felt a sudden sharp sting in his thigh. Turning, he saw a man behind him holding an umbrella. The man apologized clumsily in what Markov later recalled was a foreign accent, then quickly disappeared into the crowd. At first, Markov dismissed the incident as trivial, but within hours, he fell gravely ill. High fever, vomiting and weakness rapidly overtook him, and doctors were baffled by his symptoms. 3 days later, Markov was dead. An autopsy revealed the horrifying truth. Embedded in his thigh was a tiny metallic pellet just 1.7 millimeters in diameter. The pellet had been designed with 2 small holes, allowing it to deliver a dose of ricin, a potent and nearly undetectable poison. The ricin worked by disrupting protein synthesis within cells, causing a slow and excruciating death. The umbrella, as it turned out, was no ordinary accessory. Modified with a compressed gas mechanism, it was capable of firing the ricin-laced pellet with pinpoint accuracy. The KGB and Bulgarian secret police had refined it as a perfect assassination tool, silent, deadly, and leaving minimal evidence. Despite extensive investigations, the man with the umbrella was never conclusively identified, though suspicions fell on a Bulgarian agent named Francesco Gulino, codenamed Piccadilly. The operation bore all the hallmarks of Soviet and Bulgarian intelligence, combining meticulous planning with ruthless execution. Markov's assassination sent shockwaves through the international community. It exposed the lengths to which communist regimes would go to silence dissent, and demonstrated the terrifying capabilities of Cold War-era espionage. For dissidents living abroad, it shattered the illusion of safety, proving that the reach of authoritarian regimes was truly global. The murder also served as a potent symbol of the dark ingenuity of covert operations during the Cold War. The so-called Bulgarian umbrella became a byword for clandestine assassination, a chilling reminder of how espionage blurred the lines between innovation and monstrosity. To this day, the assassination of Georgi Markov remains one of the most notorious acts of Cold War intrigue. It's a story of courage silenced by tyranny, of technology turned deadly, and of the shadows that envelop the world of espionage. For those who dare to speak truth to power, Markov's fate is a haunting reminder of the price of defiance in the face of oppressive regimes.